Hello, my name is Daryl. Welcome to this session that discusses the Preventive Maintenance Process Flow, which is available in the 2510 release in the Oracle Utilities Work and Asset Cloud Service. In this session, we will talk about this new feature and how it can impact your business. I will give you an overview of the Preventive Maintenance Process Flow, followed by more detail to explain how you would use it and the benefits to your business. Then we'll walk you through a demonstration. Finally, we'll explain what you need to consider when implementing this product in your business and provide you with some additional resources. Preventive maintenance refers to routine maintenance work such as inspections, repairs, and replacements, which help to prevent assets from failing. Preventive maintenance work requires asset types, a maintenance specification, and maintenance schedule containing the triggers that tell the system when the asset due for maintenance to be set up for every asset type requiring similar maintenance. Due to the number of records that need to be created in a fairly strict sequence, users find it challenging to create their maintenance programs. Now, users have the flexibility to create the necessary objects for preventive maintenance by using two process flows. Using the maintenance specification process flow, users can create the asset type, maintenance specification, and maintenance schedule records. Using the maintenance trigger process flow, users can create the maintenance trigger, template work orders, activities, and activity resource requirements in a flow without navigating to the various screens. Now, let's look at the preventive maintenance process flow. Let's take a look at the preventive maintenance process flow in the application. We'll go under the main menu, preventive maintenance, and the first one we'll do is the maintenance spec process flow. Our first decision is, are we creating a new asset type or using an existing asset type? Let's create a new one. So we're going to use asset type, and the asset type we're going to create is water hydrant. And that's going to be our description. And we're going to allow components, and it's going to be a general asset. We're not going to worry about owning org, but the important one is the service history types. What are the valid service history types? So I would put most of these general ones in there. Monthly, annual, biannual, and so forth. These are the valid service history types for this asset type that we're creating. We'll go to next. We can save this and come back later, or we can cancel it and it goes away. Let's go to next. You'll see we're marching through the various screens at the top here. So that's all we needed to set up for the asset type for the PM program. Now we're going to need to set up a maintenance schedule. Water hydrant. Water hydrants generally don't need any out-of-service maintenance. We'll just do an in-service maintenance schedule, but we could set up both. Now, so we've done an asset type and a maintenance schedule. Now we're going to do the maintenance specification. And next. And we're done the flow. We see a summary of what we're going to create. We're creating a new asset type with valid service history types, a maintenance spec, and a maintenance schedule of in-service. And we click on Finish, and all those records have now been created. That process flow is done. It's closed. But from the same process flow, we can create maintenance triggers, which is the next part of the maintenance program. So let's add a maintenance trigger right from within this flow. I didn't have to go out to the menu to start the maintenance trigger. So we're going to create a calendar anniversary maintenance trigger. It's already pre-populated the name of our maintenance schedule for us, but if we had to come into this flow from the menu, we would need to select the maintenance schedule. So for the trigger, do we want to copy the cost center from the asset location? It's going to be the maintenance cost center, so it's probably going to be correct. Do we want to allow multiple PM work orders at the same time for this trigger? No. I don't need comments. Do I want to automatically schedule it to a crew? Sure. And what crew? my maintenance crew. And we're going to do a monthly schedule. And we want it to come out a week early. And we'll give it a 7-day lead time. And here's where that service history that we set up on the asset type comes into importance. What service history is going to align with this trigger? It's the monthly service history. Again, we could save and come back to it, cancel this maintenance trigger process altogether, or we'll move on. So we've done the maintenance trigger setup. Now we're moving on to the template work order. Do we want to use an existing template work order, or do we want to create one from scratch? All within the flow. I don't have to navigate anywhere else. Let's create one. So we're going to create water hydrant monthly. I even spelled maintenance correctly. How about that? Generally, you want it to auto-close. I'm going to use the work order business object. Give it a priority, service class. And I could populate additional information. When I normally populate, I want this work order to come out at active status. But I could also assign it to a project. That's the main stuff of the work order done. Now let's create the activity. What activity are we going to create? It's going to be a PM activity. And give it a description. And there's your service history type. Followed over from the trigger, automatically populated on the activity. You didn't have to go searching for it. Moving on to the next, we're going to do the resource requirements. Do we need any material? Not typically. I don't need material for maintenance on a water hydrant. Labor. Who's going to do the work? Let's see if this... No, it's not the right person. Try this one. There we go. It's a maintenance tech. I could search for the maintenance tech and bring it back, but it happened that my browser remembered that. And it's going to take 2 hours to do this monthly maintenance. One person, 2 hours to do the monthly maintenance. That maintenance tech is going to need to get to the water hydrant. How are they going to get there? They're going to get there in their van. And it's going to be in maintenance. I only need one van. I'm going to need it for the same 2 hours that the work is happening. Again, I could go back to the previous screen, save it, or cancel the process altogether, but I'm going to just move on. Do we need any miscellaneous resources? No, I'm just doing monthly maintenance on this water hydrant. The next screen, and I'm at the summary, I can see everything I'm going to create. I'm going to create a maintenance trigger. I'm going to create a template work order and activity, and there's the rest of the maintenance trigger information. So you can review it all. You can review your resources. You can go back through the various screens if you need to update something. But if this is all correct, I can finish that. I've just created all those records. Didn't have to navigate to a bunch of screens or anything. It's now closed. And straight from this screen, without having to navigate away, I could create the annual maintenance trigger. And that's about all there is to process flow. Let's get back to the PowerPoint. In this implementation advice section, we'll go through what you need to consider before enabling this feature in your business and what you need to know to set it up. As detailed on the slide, you'll need to set up 2 action methods and assign 2 new application services to the appropriate user groups. Those would be the user groups that are responsible for creating PM-related records. For additional information about the Preventive Maintenance Process Flow and its functionality, see the Work and Asset Cloud Service documentation on Oracle Help Center, which is available at docs.oracle.com. The current content of the training available within the Oracle Utilities WAM and WAX Certification Learning Path that you can access on Oracle University at education.oracle.com does not cover this content. That training is based on a prior release. This concludes this presentation. Thank you for watching.